Hey there, guys. There's not much going on this weekend, so I figured just for my own fun, I'm going to take a whole bunch of the tag units in the Japanese server and just blow up a few of the trials for the fun of it. So we're going to start with the Toonberry trial. I'm going to be using FaZe, Poppy, and a whole bunch of combo units. I'm not going to say all the names. You can see them right here. Let's just go in and see how we can do on this one, and then we'll try some other ones, and we'll see what happens. So to start off, we're going to use Poppy to fill LB gauge. We're going to imbue Holy to our team, and we're going to do a mitigation on FaZe. She is going to re-raise as well as LB fill. Charlotte is going to break and then use some cooldowns on this one. Lastwell is going to shift. Let's get himself ready. We're going to cool down Magnus and Imperil. Let's see. We're going to shift Saul and Dark Fina. We're going to cool down, and Imperil. And then Cleome is going to power up, and power up. Alright. And let's unleash a whole bunch of tag chains next turn. So we're going to shift these. We're going to limit. We're going to limit with Poppy first. We're going to shift these and limit. Going to shift. Oh, we're already shifted. Going to limit, and we're going to limit. And we're going to, we might not one-shot. Probably actually won't one-shot. So let's do these. Wait for this chain to build. Oh, well, that works. That works. Turn 2 victory on the top. We did 2.12. We were like 1% away from the damage cap. It's kind of funny. Okay, that was fun. Let's go to another trial and see if we can do it again. Be right back. Alright guys, last night I did the Toonberry in 2 turns. Now we're going to be going to the trial that came after Toonberry, which is Extreme White Dragon. And we're going to drop a unit because why not? We're going to be going to the Extreme White Dragon with just 2 tag chainers and taking it out. The boss does have a break gauge, so we got to use some sword breakers. We're bringing Gabranth and Riku to take care of that. We're also going to bring Poppy to fill our LB gauge. Now the boss has an ambush that does extreme damage. The good news is Gabranth, Riku, Cleome, and Reagan all have innate guts, and we gave guts to Poppy as well. So we're going to leave FaZe on the bench because we're just going to survive it through guts. The whole team is going to just guts this. 4 of them naturally, and then Poppy is wearing Reno's STMR, which we got for free. I also gave Poppy Phoenix Jake's TMR to heal herself because her skills take her health. Now, the boss did break our stats with the ambush, so we're going to use Poppy to dispel that. Then we're going to imbue our team with Holy Element. We're going to go ahead and shift Cleome, because her shift form is dual-wielding swords. So we're going to go ahead and boost her LB damage, and then just hit the boss a little bit to break gauge. Lastwell Reagan is going to do some power-ups, and then we'll just hit the boss as well. And then we'll use triple sword breaks on our 2 sword break units to break that gauge. Now this boss, when the gauge is broken, he just skips his turn and imperils himself to Holy, which makes it nice and easy. So you may notice our LB is not ready yet. This is why we brought Poppy. Thanks to Phoenix Jake, she is now fully healed. The Phoenix Jake TMR. So we're going to use her self-damaging skills to fill LB gauge on the party. And there we go. Let's go ahead and shift Cleome back into her base form, which has a self-chaining LB. We're going to shift Reagan into his shift form, which has a capping LB. And we're going to go ahead and self-chain with Cleome and cap it with Reagan. Goodbye, White Dragon. This trial is quote-unquote harder than the Toonberries. And we dropped a unit and did it with 5 units instead. 2.14 billion. Damage cap with 2 self-chainers. Well, 1 self-chainer, and then I used last ball's capping skill. That was still kind of amusing, kind of fun. I'm gonna level up soon. Wow. There we go. Let's go to another trial. See you in a moment. Alright guys, next up is going to be Scorn of the Two-Headed Dragon. We're going to be taking Shadow as our tank and breaker, you know, Poppy and Nicole for LB stuff, and then some chaining, or some tag chaining units for killing dragons. Alright guys, I had to reset this turn real quick. The friend I took is not a custom friend, just a random friend. He's not built for LB fill, so I'm going to have to change the action to get his LB ready by turn 2. So slight adjustment here. So we're going to use Nicole to imbue ice and unlock his stuff. We're going to use my guy to shift. Let's see, we're going to, where is it? We're going to use cooldowns. And we're going to imperil this head down here. Friend is, we're going to just use this twice to fill his LB gauge enough for next turn. Alright, wait for this to finish. Alright. Alright, so that should be enough LB gauge for next turn. Alright, we're going to use Poppy to fill LB. We're going to imbue light element. And we're going to fill LB gauge some more. There we go. Now the friend is good to go. Okay, so Shadow is going to start breaking this gauge with katanas. It can take Shadow 2 turns to do it, but it should be fine. Shadow is also our tank for the ice damage. Okay, now Shadow is going to finish breaking the gauge, and we'll go ahead and imperil the katanas as well. Alright, Poppy is going to LB for the AoE Imperil. We actually have LBs good to go already for the DPS, so we're good. So we're already shifted. We're going to shift the friend and cap. And then Cleome is going to self-chain with her LB. So we're going to, oh, mine's not ready. There we go. So we're going to do this. Okay, so Cleome's going to self-chain, wait for the chain to build. And then we're going to send our DPS. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. Yeah, the friend is not quite entirely built for it, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's fill LB with these two. And we're going to do it again next turn. Alright, fill LB twice, and we're good. Let's self-chain Cleome and then cap with our guys. Got it. 3 turns. Yeah, 3 body parts. We're using single target cappers. We couldn't do an AoE clear, but that was pretty good. Pretty good. A little bit tight on actions. I couldn't buff the friend's LB damage because he wasn't built for LB fill. He didn't have Call of the Wild equipped. If he did, we could have buffed LB damage on turn 1. It would have been fine. Yeah, that was oh, level up. Well, I guess I need to go burn some orbs and all, spend some energy. So I'm going to stop this here and upload this while I burn all my orbs. And maybe we'll do more trials later on. Later.